Hello everyone, Brett the Comic Novice here with another video. Here is the top 10 most pulled comics for October 15th, 2025. Now, again, the data that is being used is that from the League of Comic Geek, so it is only as accurate as that website and its users. So just keep that in mind. Coming up, number 1 on the most pulled list is Absolute Flash number 8. An interesting thing that I noticed is that I believe it was Jeff Lemire and is it Mark Robles were the team, and the Travis Moore is now jumping on the art for Absolute Flash, which is quite interesting because I feel as though it's a roving not brigade, but maybe a roving brigade of artists for this title. It's going to be interesting to see how it reads all together. I think I'm going to have to go back and start with issue number 1 and just see as, what it would look like for the first trade paperback, which is coming out shortly. Next, number 2 is the mainline Nightwing issue 131. From DC Comics, Dan Waters, Dexter Soy on the last of the in-tiers for the art for this book. It is going to be transferred to V. Ken Marion for the following issue. We have the first $3.99 book, which is a sigh of breath of relief or a sigh of relief or whatnot. We have the Batman Superman's World's Finest, number 44. This is written by both Mark Waid and Mark Russell with Lucas Meyer on the art. Coming in number 4 is The Amazing Spider-Man number 14. I know I do have this copy pulled. Of course, the Lee Bermo cover will be on my pull list for this one. And the interior is interesting. Todd Knock and Ed McGuinness with writer Joe Casey on this. Number 5, this one is quite interesting because Titans is creeping up the top 50 list. It went from 38 to about 22 on the top 50, and now it has surpassed so many of them when I originally did the top 50 for the month of October, and it is now the number 5, passing up, I believe, Captain America. Anyway, this is the first tie-in for Titans for the DCKO event, written by John Layman and art by Pete Woods. Number 6, we do have Captain America number 4, going back to the $4.99 price point. Chip Zdarsky continuing his run on Captain America. Anyway, so that's number 6. Number 7, we have One World Under Doom. This is issue number 8 of a 9-issue mini maxi series for the event, that One World Under Doom event, oddly titled enough, by Marvel. This is a $4.99 cover price. Then we have Battle Beasts from, the World of the Invincible universe. Not read this. I went to the local Comic-Con, and it seemed like this one, for some of the comic shops that were set up, this one was one of the bigger sales that I saw, as well as just the standard Invincible stuff, which, just trade paperback and compendium. Number 9, Tom King's Wonder Woman, issue number 26. And number 10, for the most pulled comics for October 15th, we have issue number 11, the penultimate issue of New Gods, written by Ram V, art by Aaron Cagle and Dennis Cowan. And so that is the top 10. Now, let's look at the 5 outside the weekly top 10. So on the outside is the issue number 30 of The Incredible Hulk, which is getting ready for a relaunch next month, $3.99 currently for this one. The relaunch obviously will be more than that. This one is supposed to have the first appearance of Corruptible Hulk or whatever it was, and also the first appearance of the Mother of Horrors, I believe. Number 12, for the most pulled comic, we have the Red Bag Poly edition of the Punisher, not to be confused with the other Marvel Knights Punisher edition that is out. This is $4.99, and it is the 12th most pulled for this week. Number 13, we finally get G.I. Joe. We get a first appearance of Shooter, which supposedly, according to some of the synopsis, is the popular character Shooter. And number 14, still in Image Comics, we have Spawn. This is written by Todd McFarlane and art by Brett Booth. Finally, on the top 5 outside the top 15, number 15 is Superman Unlimited. This is written by Dan Slott, art by Raphael Albuquerque. I believe issue number 7 or 8 is no longer the art by Raphael Albuquerque, which is going to be interesting because, again, that's what it was sold as. So there's that. And then we have the barrage of number 1 issues. Now, unlike last week, we actually do have less number 1 issues instead of more. We have Unbreakable X-Men, written by Gail Simone, art by Lucas Werner. This, again, interestingly, the X-Men books were pulling in about 13,000 or so for the top 50. This not being connected to that main run. I'm curious if that's why it is also outside the top 50. It'd be interesting if we ever got numbers where this actually ranked with not only pull lists but sales as well. And this is a 3-issue mini with the X-Men titles returning back in January 2026. We do have Rogue Storm, which, kind of sounds fun, but it could be good. I don't know. I'm not an X-Men person. The Sinister Six, which, according to the synopsis for this, is going to be like a heist type of a situation. So, a 3-issue series written by artist David Marquez. So it'll be interesting to see. Again, I'm not that big of an X-Men fan, so I'll never know. Another one, we have Iron and Frost. This is written by Cavan Scott. I only know him from Doctor Who fame. We also have Mark Spears, The Monster and the Wolf. This is a blind bag, so that's gaining popularity. Issue number 1. There are at least 35 covers that you can pull from this blind bag. I don't even think you can buy it in not a blind bag, which makes it quite interesting. You have the Tales of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the comic from IDW, which focuses on the most recent animated movie from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I made a mistake. There is not 35 blind covers. I just copied and pasted and did not do a good job of cleaning that up. A one-shot, Fantastic Four X Gargoyles, $5.99. This is written by Greg Weisman, who did the Spider-Men series. And then we have Stephanie Phillips on a series that she's doing for DSTLR Comics, Endeavor. Have no idea what that's about. And then we have, at least from Bad Idea, something that I have on my pull list. We have Save Now, issue number 1, a 4-part miniseries from Matt Kent. So that is all that I have for the top 10 and also the barrage of number 1s and 5 for the outside for the week of October 15th. What are you picking up? What are you excited for? What's on your pull list? What's on your drop list? What are you looking forward to the most? And just wait until next time when, at least some of these X-Men, the age of whatever storyline they're doing, will be found in the dollar section. Thanks for watching. Bye.